Scott. BBC Radio Manchester.
This is David Scott, and this is the Upload Hour on BBC Radio Manchester. And our next featured creative is a bit different than usual. Irina is from Timperley, but she grew up in Russia. She shared some fantastic and fascinating insights with us as part of uploading some of the vlogs that she'd been making during lockdown. She's called them the Russian Survival Guide. Let's give you a taster.
Hi, I'm Irina, and I grew up in USSR during Perestroika. Here's my survival guide. Hi everybody, I hope you all well. I am in the garden today enjoying the rays with my sun protection on and absorbing the sun. Hi, I'm Irina and I am mad about cooking. Here's my cooking guide. So I've decided to ask my guests to cook for themselves, and we're having some Russian cooking experience today. We're going to make pelmeni. For more recipes, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell notification icon, please.
That is the Russian Survival Guide by Irina from Timperley. I had to find out more about the person behind these videos, so I'm really pleased to say that Irina joins me live on the phone this evening. Irina, how are you doing?
I'm very well, Dave. Thank you so much. So hope you too.
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Oh, please tell us, why did you start making the videos online during lockdown? What was your reason behind it?
Reason, I he'd been bored, and it all started from basically, you remember when in Greater Manchester, just where lockdown started, they stopped collecting green beans. And everybody were complaining about it. People didn't know how to utilize their food wastage and garden waste. So for us, I mean, being in Russia, we had those skills. I've learned them from my grandparents. So I do compost in my garden. I compost every year. And I've been doing it in lockdown as well. So in one day I thought, I just film it and put it on Facebook. That's what I've done. And then it started from there because a friend of mine who actually does something to do with filming, he saw it and so he said, it's a very good idea. People need to see this.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So you sort of took the skills you learned from your home country and then put them to good use in Timperley, and everybody has been watching them on Facebook.
Exactly. And since I filmed that, so my friend edited this video and he sent it to Brighton TV. So they looked at it, got interested, and they asked us to do a series of films, of short videos. And I think I filmed about 20, so they actually broadcasted 5. That's how it all came about. That's
absolutely fantastic, Irina. I mean, this is what I try and tell loads of people, is that you do not know what there is an audience for. So you say you've got 20 different films. What other things are you telling people how to do from compost to what else?
So compost, then I made the flower box myself. So it was the video which I downloaded on your website. Then I showed them what I grow in my garden. Then I put some food, food preserving, some ideas how you can make your food last longer and what you can cook from it. And we've been doing a lot with my daughter as well. So she's learning from me now.
Brilliant. So she's learning from your videos. And what's the reaction been like online? And what sort of feedback have you been getting?
Quite a nice feedback. I mean, my video where I made mask got about 1,000 views.
What?
Yeah, I made a mask when it all started because I'm medical. I'm a general nurse. So for me, wearing a mask wasn't a question. And I've made a video and I put a free pattern on my website so people could download it and make masks themselves. So that video got about 1,000 views. Not much, considering YouTube, but for me it was quite a lot. And our videos, got about like 100, 200, some of them 400 views. And I got great feedback because I've got my own business, so I was putting it on my website. And customers used to see, and after lockdown, they would say to me, we were watching those videos, and they will thank you for making them. It was very interesting and entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I finish this show tonight, I'm going straight to your YouTube page to check out the other ones. If anything, it'll get me a bit more green fingers in the garden and in my wife's good books. But I've got to ask the question, because you said you grew up in Russia, and when you told us what you uploaded, the upbringing had helped you with lockdown. Would you mind sharing the story that takes you from Russia to Timperley?
Yes. Basically, to start with, I was born in USSR, the country that no longer exists and lived through perestroika. And I've learned a lot of domestic and general skills from my grandparents, and that's what I'm passing on to my daughter. And being in Russia, basically my professional background is general nursing, as I said. I had a really good job in Russia, but I couldn't travel a lot because Russians in that time, they didn't have this ability to travel. And one day I found out that UK was hiring nurses internationally. It was in late 90s. And I just said, why not? And there I was, arriving at Heathrow Airport with 2 suitcases of my belongings and a massive baggage of my nursing experience. So I've come very briefly. I completed adaptation program for overseas nurses, and it was in Stocksbridge near Sheffield. And got a job in London, so moved to London. And then a couple years later, happened to be in Manchester and settled in Timperley.
Yeah, I mean, that's an amazing, incredible story. What was it about Timperley? Why that part of Greater Manchester?
We initially moved in Leam, where my daughter went to the high school. So now she's done very well. Actually, she just during lockdown she got her viva sort of through. She's PhD, like doctor of politics.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so then I was renting there because she was going to the school, and then when the question came about to buying a house, I just loved Timperley. I came here and I really liked it, and so we're here 15 years. 15 years.
And is there any comparison between when you lived in the USSR and Manchester? Would you see? Is there any sort of comparison, or what do you miss most, or what can't Manchester provide that you had in the USSR?
It's a very long, different sort of question. Need to have a huge discussion behind it. People asking me a lot, would I go back? Because I've been here for 20 years. My life is here. So
Yep.
I've got friends. Basically, my daughter went to university. She's got a job. I mean, I've got business, my house. It would be a very huge move to just abandon everything here and go back to Russia.
Yeah.
And things change. So Russia changed now. I'm behind of everything there. The one huge advantage in Timperley, I've got my garden, and it's a house. I've got 2 cats. It's just so pleasurable. In Russia, especially Moscow, people don't have houses and gardens. They live in blocks of flats. So here, it's like you've got a little bit of nature on your doorstep, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, and you are putting that to good use, and now you're getting your community and people online involved due to your videos. Absolutely fantastic. Me and producer Will are big foodies, and we want to know what the best Russian dish is. If we can get a recipe online later on, what should we be looking for? Is it borscht?
Borscht, yes, I've got a video of borscht, how to make it. And that video which I uploaded, pelmeni, which like Russian meat dumplings. They are fantastic. Very easy to make.
Russian meat dumplings. I need to start finding the beetroots for the borscht. The problem with borscht, I find, is if you get it on your clothes, that's a nightmare, isn't it, getting out? I'm going to have to have videos for me getting through life, I think, Irina.
Yeah, you might get done, no problem.
You've been an absolute star. Do you think you're going to keep the YouTube videos up?
Because I'm busy in the clinic now, so I'm making actually those videos for my clinic because I now know how the Cut Pro works. So over lockdown, I got those skills. So I'm transferring them to my business now. And making a few videos about my treatment so my prospective patients can see it before they come into the clinic. But next May, we were actually going to Russia this May, like in lockdown. It was all cancelled. So we managed to transfer everything to the next year, and that's what's going to be. I think we will be filming quite a lot when we're in Moscow and St. Petersburg. So I'm taking my English friends for the tour to Moscow and St. Petersburg next May. This is a huge project.
That sounds absolutely fantastic. If you need someone from BBC Radio Manchester to join you, Irina, I will be there.
Come on board, yeah, no problem.
Irina, what's your website, just for the people who want to see your videos?
My website is www.lazerina.co.uk.
And we'll be posting out the links on our social media. Irina, you've been an absolute star. Thank you so much for uploading and for getting in touch. It's been a pleasure speaking to you tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
David Scott, BBC Radio Manchester.